We are never going into the woods again.
Hello and welcome to the Final Podcast, the last podcast you will ever listen to. We are the creators of the Spooky Pit, the innovators of the Passion Bump, and we take you down the darkest rabbit holes of all things horror.
Welcome, spooky bitches. We review horror movies and fuck 'em with comedy. We are your final bros, Bryan Hopper-LaGrossin and Shane Garbanzo Bean Smith, and we are joined, as always, by our Scream Queen and producer, Jen, and we are reviewing a favorite from my childhood.
Yes, we are reviewing Wrong Turn. Now, we have no guest on this episode because we just had about 13 of them on the 100th episode.
So you just have to deal with us.
Yes.
That 100th episode was so lit.
Yes. It was a great idea.
It was.
It was a great idea.
It was.
I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. But now we are back to normal. We are back to just the three of us, and we are back to reviewing good movies. So we're doing Wrong Turn.
I feel like for a while we were doing, we had Fucked Up February, which was just fucked up.
And then we had Fear Street March.
Yeah, Fear Street March. So this will be a welcome treat.
Yes, this is a good one. Like I said, so I was worried about this movie maybe aging poorly.
Yeah.
Still liked it.
Still
liked it a lot.
It's like a very simple concept, but it's like one of those movies that it's so simple it works. It's just like the way it is.
I distinctly remember seeing this on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was
That's
definitely a sci-fi movie.
The cast is great too. Like,
and I think that's what helps this movie is that they actually have people who can act.
Yeah.
So you care about the characters as the movie goes
They
on.
did a really good job.
Yeah.
And I like that this is a movie where it's kind of cut and dry and there's not all that much depth. Like there's just enough so you kind of get what's going on, but they don't deep dive into anyone. It is perfect.
Yeah, there's no like stupid romance that just
Nope.
Yeah, like I mean you're still gonna have like some of your like tropes in there, but like they don't they don't fall for common tropes like, you know, there was no like crazy twist at the end of it, like where the protagonist just dies anyway.
Yeah, and like someone just said, there's no forced romance between two characters who have literally just met. That's always one thing I hate. Is like they just meet and then by the end of the movie they're actually madly in love, going to get married the next day.
Some of our best movies have been ones where the characters, there's like no romance, like From Dusk Till Dawn, no romance. And that's like one of my favorite movies that we have reviewed on here.
It's not only like a refreshing, it's just like a realistic take on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, well, because you're in a life or death situation. That is not the time to be falling in love.
She told her like she just broke up with her boyfriend, and the stages, like there's a care there for sure, but there's nothing really more than that in the movie.
It's a bond to stay alive.
You know what would fuck this movie? Yeah. Would have fucked with this movie is that moment when they're in the cave, if they just fucked in the cave.
Yes.
And that would have just been like,
Why?
out of left field, like, but they handled it as good. Like he held her.
And talking about her breakup, I mean, this is like way far into the movie, but that makes sense for that character because it was the whole reason her and her friends were there.
100%.
Absolutely. No, it was done very tastefully. It was good.
So we'll get into it. We'll get back to why it's her fault.
It is technically, but
it is her fault, and a lot of times I'm thinking it's kind of his fault too. Like,
oh yeah.
Like when he does certain things, there's immediate fallout negatively. But
yeah, he just makes bad choices.
Yeah.
All right, so let's make a good choice and jump into the Spooky Pit.
Okay, Wrong Turn was released in 2003 after a car collision in the woods. On kind of an uncharted road of sorts, Chris and a group of friends are stranded and realize the inhabitants hit a little different. Wrong Turn was directed by Rob Schmidt. It stars Elijah Dushku as Jessica Burlingame, Jeremy Sisto as Scott, Emmanuel Chickery as Carly, and Desmond Harrington as Chris Flynn. Good cast. Like, I feel like these guys were popular in the early to mid 2000s.
I mean, Elijah Dushku was either just coming off of Buffy or was in Buffy.
Late 90s. Desmond
Harrington's about to be in Dexter in the next few years.
She did a lot of her own stunts in this movie too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's badass. Like,
and the one was the other girl was in Entourage, right?
Yeah, she's like 2005.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone knows Jeremy Sisto. So.
He's the late 90s.
Yeah.
Emanuela, I'm just reading over some stuff. She actually dislocated her shoulder during the tree scene.
Wow.
Yeah.
That scene, when that happened, I was actually trying to put myself in their place. They definitely made the right decision to jump onto the tree. I think that the fall would have hurt them a lot
You
more.
can. I think they may have cut it out, but they said in the original track you can actually hear her shoulder pop.
Wow.
It was that loud.
Hey, that was like in our original cut of the Gooch. You could actually hear my head crack over Damien's when he headbutted me.
Hilarious.
So, this is also like one of the few like horror films, and like I wouldn't say like I guess kind of this trope with like back to back to back movies that doesn't have like any sex or nudity in it, which is wild because I feel like it could have gone like really weird.
Sure. Yeah, like I said, if they fucked in the cave scene, that would have been such an awkward sex scene.
And it's what happens with the series progressively is in the second one, there is one quick sex scene, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
The third one, there's actually opens with a sex scene. And then there's just nudity. 4, 5, and 6 are literally just nudity.
6 is like low-key a porno in a way.
Oh, my. No, 6 is. 6.
Is a
There's
porno.
like 5 sex scenes in 6.
Yeah. And 5 is, in my opinion, the worst of the series.
It's so bad.
It's
so
fucking
bad.
garbage. 4 is really bad, too. It's probably the second worst. 6 is good bad, too, though. Like, they're bad. 4, 5, and 6 are horrible.
Yeah. 3 is not good, but it has a charm to it because of certain characters.
Yeah, like that. The Chavez, he's funny. Yeah.
I'm also just really curious at what point in the movie they figured this out because they're walking through the woods like throughout the whole movie. A lot of the cast and crew were covered in poison ivy during the shooting because they were just walking around everywhere.
Did they actually shoot this in West Virginia?
I don't know. It doesn't say here.
I would assume that they did. I mean, like, West Virginia looks like this. It's just like mountainous backwoods.
It's probably cheap to film there, too. So
Maybe.
It's like open like area.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
All right.
It does not say where it was filmed.
Okay. We'll just,
yeah.
as a podcast, we'll assume it was filmed in West Virginia.
We'll just say it was filmed
Never take
there.
us at our word. I'll tell you that much.
That's a fact.
Always do.
I've made very outlandish claims about actors and actresses. They're on.
I literally love replaying it because sometimes I'm like, well, what I say, I'm like, well, that's just wrong. It's just factually incorrect.
The only thing I've ever said on this podcast that I can 100% back up is that you can mush a black bear in the face and it will go away.
And that's right. Because, you know, you said it. And
We're just going to repeat that a dozen more times.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
pretty
don't
much.
do it. Like, literally ever.
I wouldn't recommend doing it, but I'm saying
It works.
We don't need another Harambe situation. Please do not do it.
Oh, my God.
don't put your small child in front of a bear.
A cleaner did that recently at a zoo. I don't know why, and I don't know if they've released it yet, but a cleaner at a zoo had called 911. His arm was literally in the tiger cage.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I feel like I'm watching the Tiger King again.
they had to actually shoot the tiger.
Have you seen season 2?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No.
No.
I will watch it, though, one day.
I actually
I'll get
never
to it.
watched it.
The first season?
season?
Oh, you're not missing anything.
I didn't really
It was
care.
interesting, but it's nothing groundbreaking like people made it out to be.
I like anime more.
Yeah, I'm saying, like it's not something like, oh, my God, you got to watch.
Yeah,
No,
it's definitely not that.
No, they actually had to shoot that tiger to like get it to let go.
That's
Wow.
sick.
I know, so which like everyone's like, why the fuck was his arm in there?
Yeah, and that's the real shame of it. They always blame the animal for the man just sticking his arm in the tiger cage. The tiger's gonna eat.
Yeah, literally, the tiger's literally going to attack you.
Yeah. All right. So this movie opens up with a man and woman who are climbing up a cliff. The man gets to the very top, and the woman slips a little, but she seems to be okay at first.
Yeah, she's working her way up there.
But she asked him to pull her up.
Like, help me out. And no response.
No. And then we just see, like, him get tossed over the cliff.
I couldn't believe that. I know you have something. I thought I did not expect him to be up there. I thought he was going out and getting a hoagie.
Yeah, I thought he was going to come back with her Subway. Well,
This film was shot in Canada.
Oh, wow.
okay.
Wow.
Well, Canada has woods, obviously, so...
Not West Virginia, though.
Oh, well.
That's actually, I don't know why that I was.
So
looking,
we
I
were
was trying to not
factually
laugh.
incorrect here again, but...
That's
We
actually-
made an
that's so-
assumption.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But this man is dead. He's
Yes.
been tossed off the cliff.
Thank God.
And she is being pulled up very fast now.
That would scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah, because you know you were being literally pulled up to your death.
Also, like, why does she not have a knife on her? I feel like people who like rock
Well, she-
climb and do outdoor activities, typically it's ideal to have a knife on you.
She does, though, because she cuts the
She cuts
rope.
the rope, yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know.
yeah.
Is it a knife or is it I don't know what it is.
It
but
was,
she
it
cuts
was
the-
like one of those like little pocket knife
no, but-
blades,
'cause
whatever you want to call
she
it.
does cut the rope to get. She wants to get to the other rope.
She basically like holds on to the mountain kind of as like cutting the rope this way. She can't get pulled, but she could kind of get herself down.
This is where I would have jumped.
Oh, this is where you would have made the plummet.
Probably.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
just killed yourself?
Yeah,
That's
probably.
That makes sense.
I mean,
we have
something-
an ongoing theme here with you. So
I mean, like something just pulled me at like 50 miles per hour up a cliff.
I feel like me and Brian can't go out and do things with you because I feel like you'll get scared and off yourself, and then me and Brian have to explain that to the police.
Authorities are not going to take kindly to two men and a dead girl.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're like, "What were you doing?" I was like, "There was a spider and she shot herself." So they're like, "I don't know what to say." Now this girl, she's like running for her car, right? And she's gonna trip over barbed wire, and you just get dragged away, right? I believe
There's a lot of barbed wire in these woods.
So that's an ongoing theme with the whole Wrong Turn series. There's barbed wire in all 7 movies.
So I actually have a theory because of the barbed wire that he would have been fucked no matter what. Our main character.
Yeah, no, barbed wire, it's an ongoing theme here, and she's pulled away, like I said. So now we see a car again, and it's, he's driving,
Chris?
and yeah, it's the main character.
Desmond Harrington, Chris.
Yeah,
His name
it's
is
Chris.
Flynn.
Nice
And
car.
he actually hears the news broadcast about these 2 missing people from the very opening that we just saw.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care, so he changes the channel, plays some tunes, and he gets caught in some sick-ass traffic. Like, this is that backed up traffic. It's going to take hours to get through.
He's going to ask the guy ahead of him, like, about directions, I think, and he's just not getting the response he was looking for.
No, he's asking why there's so much
Why the
backup.
block
And
up?
do you remember
Chemical
what he says?
spill.
Yeah.
I remember what he said, something about his hair.
When he says, like, it's a chemical spill, he's like, oh, how long do you think it's going to take? He's like, well, so you could go in your car and do your hair for the 6th time today. And then he's like, okay.
He's like, I got it.
Yeah.
Yep, we're good.
Why was he such a dick? He was just asking a question.
He's probably been there forever and is equally in a bad mood.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I thought. I was like, he's entertaining himself to the max.
Yeah, it makes
The
sense.
first person who wanted to talk to him.
I just love his reaction. He just totally accepted, like, what was happening. He's giving him the hand, like,
And
no,
just walk
okay,
away.
I get it.
So he gets back in his car. He turns around and he goes back the other way where he meets the Harbinger.
Yes.
He
The
just
toothless Harbinger.
who is just chugging Pepto-Bismol.
Yes, seriously.
And Inca Cola.
Everything
Aw.
bad.
Well, if you chug Inca Cola, we all know what happens then. You poop your pants.
Yep.
I
And,
thought you were going to say you'll ejaculate.
No. You poop your pants.
and then I know that he doesn't even ask the guy much. He kind of just looks at the map on there.
He's like, this fork in the road. This it goes all the way through. Meet the highway up here. You don't want to go down that route.
Yeah, because it's literally the road is like a drawn-in dotted line
Yeah.
called like Bear Mountain Road. It's totally off grid. So he was asking about it, and he's like, yeah, "I need to get to Raleigh by 7." He's like, "I gotta do this."
It's a job interview, right? He's trying to get to.
Yeah. So he follows that direction, and even as he leaves, like the guy just like, "You're fucking dead."
Spoiler
Yeah.
alert, he doesn't get the job.
No.
Correct.
So he gets back in his car and he starts driving down the road when he crashes into a car filled with 5 other people, right? I think.
Are they in the car or are they outside the car?
They are. Oh, they're outside the car. They're right. The car's on the side of the.
But like, because he
hits the barbed wire and it veers him off into their car.
Yeah. Because there's actually a scene earlier where you think he's gonna crash because he spills a CD.
Yes, and
but
doesn't.
He doesn't. So then you're like, okay, well now that happened, he's probably just not gonna crash.
And he crashes anyway.
Crashes, yeah. But that's the classic wrong turn, or like even like Hills Have Eyes. I think like either barbed wire or they drop that spike.
The spike trap.
Yeah.
I think the spike trap's Hills Have Eyes.
Maybe. Yeah.
So yeah, they're stuck now. The cars are destroyed. None of the cell phones work because they're in the middle of the Canadian woods.
Yeah.
That is actually West Virginia.
On a road that nobody knows exists.
No. So I want to know how they got there.
And they didn't go to that gas station either. So
No.
I don't know how they knew about that road. They might have just seen a dirt road and took it. I have no clue. It's a great question.
Who knows?
But yes, like when he gets in the accident, he goes outside to make sure that everybody's okay. Jeremy Sisso's character,
This is the most like real, authentic reactions that I think anyone would have. Like they're like, "Sir, are you good?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Great, because you're gonna pay for it."
Yeah. So Scott was like super okay about it. He just wanted to make sure he was okay. And Chris, you're always like, I'm literally gonna cover everything.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, yeah, you are. You hit my car.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Mom's car.
But
Yeah,
because
yeah.
no one's combative. They all like know like who's in the wrong, who's in the right, and they're all like in agreement like that he'll pay. It's like there's no problems. But they do have a problem. Like I said, they can't get in communication with anyone.
They can't get anywhere.
Yeah. So 2 of them are going to stay back at the car.
It's Evan and Francine.
Yes. And the other 4 are going to set out on foot to try to go find help.
Correct.
So we're going to kind of like cut back and forth between the group of 4 walking for help and the 2 back at the car. She's going to start blowing him in the middle of the road.
Yeah, she's gonna start blowing him, but
Not like anyone's there.
it's very tastefully done. It's
Yeah. Well, they're a couple. They've been together. She even says it's kind of risky. It's kind of hot.
Yeah.
So, they're into it.
Sure.
They cut back to the group. They're walking. But then Evan has to go do something. I think he has to pee, right?
Yeah, it's the pee. They do mention, like, in a little bit of context that's pretty important, I think, is they mention, like, why they went where they went to. She just broke up with her boyfriend. He's like, oh, I wish we would have went to New York and not, like, West Virginia.
Yeah, why would we go into the woods or something like that?
Yeah. She's like, next time we're going to New York, but... because she just broke up with her boyfriend. That's just the context that...
No, he called and broke up with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the whole thing with this movie, too, is that what I like is, like, they're all good people because they're all friends and they were doing this to try to help her get her mind off of it.
Yeah.
So it's, like, all in good faith. It's just a really shitty situation
Just
they end up in.
definitely her fault.
I mean...
She chose the destination.
She did. But, I mean, how are you supposed to know there's cannibals? I mean, granted, it's West Virginia. There probably is cannibals.
Everybody's a cannibal in that station.
Yeah, it's true. Have you ever been to West Virginia?
Yeah, I drove through
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I've drove through it, too.
I hate it.
It's a long drive, but like if you're a hiking person, like there's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
there.
but if you're just driving through it, it's like 5 hours of
Yeah.
no bathrooms.
Yeah, it's a long.
That's
drive.
West Virginia. So she goes...
That and Arkansas.
That's like
thing.
my hatred of South Dakota.
Oh,
the most
don't
boring
do
state
this.
in the country.
Literally my favorite state in the country, and I've never been there.
There is nothing in it until you hit Mount Rushmore.
Don't do this, Shane.
It is just... I think I've described it as tumbleweeds and hostile winds.
Sounds heavenly, divine, if you will. I don't know why I want to put myself in these situations, but I want to
Go to dangerous places.
I want to hang out with backwoods folks so bad because I feel like they would accept me. I don't know why.
Do you think you are backwoods?
I think I'm not like one of those like in another life people, but I
Not
think
that you got your ear pierced now.
yeah, I am. Yeah, I just think that like I embody their culture. If I went to Onion Town, where apparently you just get fucking shot.
Yeah.
Or like if I went to back with Louisiana, and hung out with Russ Cole and Marty Hart.
Yeah,
or
oh my
like,
God.
You start with the Trailer Park Boys and see how we do.
that's in Canada too. Yeah, the Trailer Park Boys.
So, speaking of Canada, we're in the woods. The girl, Francine, you said was her name? She's going to go look for her boyfriend, Evan, who went to pee, but she only sees a shoe at first, and then she starts, like, looking, finds an ear.
Yeah.
And it's Evan's ear because he's got all the piercings. She knows it's his ear. She's been sucking that ear for years.
Sucking it, nibbling on it, and now she's freaking out.
Yeah, I mean, as one would. She doesn't freak out for long, though, because she backs up slowly, and then, in a very awful way to die, has barbed wire ripped into her mouth, and it, like, starts to pierce through her, like, cheeks going, it's bad.
Not really like pierce the veil, more like pierce the jaw.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's something that probably would have been in Hatchet.
Yeah.
Yes.
These guys kind of all look like a little bit like Victor Crowley in a way.
They do.
They're like because they're like bigger. Besides Three Finger,
He's the tiny
if
one.
I'm not mistaken, is just like in all of them.
He is. He dies in probably 2 of them. I think he dies in the second and the third.
He should have died in this one.
He should have, but I'll allow that they said he lived, I guess.
Sure.
But in the second one, spoiler, he literally gets shot with a shotgun and then is in the third one.
I wonder if the logic is just like there's a bunch of Three Fingers,
But they all look exactly the same. It's
I
wild.
I can't spin it. I know.
But it's okay because for this movie didn't come out thinking there would be a sequel 3 years later.
Yeah.
So I'll allow, it's perfectly fine. So she's killed. 2 of the people have been killed off. So now we're just going to go to our main group of 4 where they eventually find a little house in the middle of the woods.
Little House on the Prairie? Is that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Might as well.
It's a cute little.
It's a little cottage.
Goldilocks could check up here.
If we went inside, I'm sure there'd be some porridge.
Porridge. Oh, I can go for some porridge. But like, what's the porridge to oatmeal look like? What's the ratio? How much porridge to oatmeal?
It's like I'm thinking it's like 60% porridge, 40% oatmeal.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. What is porridge?
It's like wet oatmeal, right? Like, I don't know what's.
Isn't oatmeal wet?
Yeah, it's a little thicker. Like I don't know. I always thought oatmeal was thicker than porridge,
That
but
sounds disgusting.
I don't know. And you know what?
Oatmeal's amazing.
I love oatmeal. I'm gonna look it up because
I'm actually, I'm glad you are because I'm like really You got me curious.
We
now.
always were like a porridge podcast. We've just never really been on the forefront of talking about it.
You two are a porridge podcast.
Like, I feel like we need to eat porridge next time we record.
February
I hate that
5th?
texture.
So you don't like oatmeal?
No.
Oatmeal is so good.
I don't like cream of wheat.
Oh, what is that?
I think it's sort of like oatmeal.
Mm.
Just all that texture.
We're just naming things I don't know.
It's grain. It could be oats, corn, even rice.
Is it just a different way to say oatmeal?
They're often used together. So they're pretty much the same thing, except with porridge. Like I said, it could be like you could add like different things into it, but it's pretty much fucking oatmeal. Yeah,
Okay.
Basically the same thing. Because you can make oatmeal with milk, you can make it with water, and you can do the same thing.
I
with
like
porridge.
making oatmeal with water.
Me too. But you could do it like you could do it either way.
I just hate it all.
Fair enough.
All right. So, as a porridge podcast, we'll now talk about them. They knock on this door, and in classic fashion, in any horror movie, if no one answers the door, you obviously are then invited into the home.
I mean, because Chris wants to go in, and because they tell you, like, why are you going in? And he's like, well, we have 2 cars that are destroyed. We need to get home. And he, like I said, he is on like he needs to get it. He's at a deadline.
He's
he
got
needs to get to the
deadline.
interview.
But I think even Scott in the scene says, like, what makes you think there's going to be a phone in there?
Yeah, I know.
Which is right. But to be fair, though, you also do have to, like, check. Like,
this house is, like, there's, like, chimney smoke coming out. So like, it looks like someone's home. With it.
Yes. So they go inside of this house, and this is automatically, like, Jen is running out of the house and just away.
I don't think I would have even gone in the first place.
There's that too.
I think I would have just been like, no, this is someone else's Scooby-Doo adventure. Like, I'm not going there.
Yes, it's Scooby-Doo shit. No.
Like, what would have made them think that they had a phone in there? What about that house looks like?
Well, I mean, that's why the guy says it. He's like, there's not going to be a phone in there. But
yeah, there's literally no satellite on top of the house. That is literally the only way that you would have assumed that there was a phone in there.
no phone lines either. Like,
no. Well,
you saw his cell phone when they drove. He had like the old school
Yeah.
dumb phone that you would get in 2003.
they see some stew on a pot.
Some stew.
This
Yeah.
is
It's
random
boiling.
items. Yeah, it's boiling stew. There's just like different things and containers in the fridge. They look like bad body parts.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. Like there's a red flags like right away.
Yeah.
There's red flag the moment you walk in.
Yeah.
Then they find barbed wire everywhere, and they realize this is the barbed wire that caused their car accident.
Yep. And Jessica?
Yes,
Is that her name?
the one from Entourage, right?
No.
Main character.
Jessica. She even mentioned in the very beginning when she got the barbed wire that someone deliberately
They wrapped it
around because it wasn't like just like left on the road. It was wrapped around a tree, so someone was setting a trap.
Yeah, they know now this is the people that set this trap, and as this is going on, this is when the inbreds come home.
Yeah, they're coming home. They notice that they're coming home. So like, I feel this panic.
Yes,
Because they're fucking fucked. There's no like backup. Like, oh, there's a door in the back. They go to the door, but it's like
it doesn't open. So
yeah.
they have to hide. So 2 of them hide in a back room, and the other 2 hide under a table.
Yeah, I think that one's it's
Chris and
Jessica.
Yes, their friend just gets dropped dead in front of them.
The inbreds come in and drop down
Yes.
Francine with the barbed
And
wire
the
face.
blood just starts pooling towards Chris.
Yeah. It's amazing how none of them didn't utter a sound during this because I feel like automatic.
They had like their mouths covered. They had their heads
It's
over
still
their
got to
mouths.
be so tough.
Yeah.
Because one of the inbreds then also drops a bullet, and he's like reaching under the table and almost grabbing Chris while looking for the bullet.
Yeah.
That's when they take Francine and throw her onto a table, and then they just start hacking away, chopping her up. This is where the stew comes into play. Would you eat a Francine porridge?
No.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would eat stew in general,
Mm-hmm.
and I would eat porridge in general. But would I mix human with it?
Yeah.
I would probably say no,
Okay. I just had to check.
unless I got like 2 shots of Crystal Head. Then I'm just like in a different mindset.
Well, yeah. You just have Dan Aykroyd running through your veins.
I just got like that elevated fucking Aykroyd brain.
You're on a higher plane.
You're on a different plane. Like you're seeing different shit. You're very celestial.
The crystal headshots just hit. Because it's not like alcohol. It's almost like battery acid pouring down your esophagus.
They always said like when you drink that, it's not like you're doing a shot. It's like you're doing a gunshot.
Yeah. It's.
To
I
your
love how like
stomach.
Aykroyd says it's like it's smooth. It ain't smooth.
There's literally nothing smooth about that. It's like the least smooth vodka of all time.
Yeah.
Like if you want smooth vodka, the smoothest you could possibly get, maybe like Kettle One or something.
yeah,
like
I'll tell you what, it ain't Crystal Skull vodka.
Vodka is not smooth in general.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know why people. I mean, I guess if you're like a connoisseur of whatever alcohol of your choice, but I don't find alcohol smooth.
It's not.
The only alcohol that's smooth is the alcohol doesn't taste like alcohol.
Yeah.
What is with this I'm doing?
I don't know.
You've gone full Italian.
Definitely
on
not
us.
hard liquor. Like definitely not hard liquor. Because even like, what's the smoothest they say is like whiskey. Whiskey is
Ugh, it's not
sometimes
smooth.
it hits different. Like
I got nothing against whiskey, but it's not like. That's why I drink wine. It's easy to put down and it tastes good.
yeah.
White wine especially can just be a lot smoother.
Yeah, which also makes it dangerous because then you could just drink a lot of it.
Yeah.
But back to the movie.
Oh my God, Shane, that was so hot.
Thank you.
That's why you just like broached that transition.
I like that. Broached.
Ooh, you broached it.
Ooh, does it turn you on when I broach?
Broach me.
Broach you all night.
Oh my God, yeah. Under the
You
table,
want
just like Chris and Jessica.
broach you so hard.
Broach me right up against an inbred.
So they're
what you
watching.
want.
They're watching their friend get cut to pieces, and they wait until the inbreds all fall asleep. And when they fall asleep, this is when they make their grand escape. So they all come out and they're gonna open the front door, but they see that it's got that like noisy spring at the top.
And I'm actually crazy shocked about his ninja-like reflexes to grab this and cut his hand in the process.
He holds it so tight, the blood just starts pooling out. But he gets them out, and then he looks over, and the inbred's eye is just open and staring at him.
That was so creepy.
So there's like 3 inbreds in this movie.
Yeah.
There's one that's called Three Finger.
Sawtooth is one of them.
Yeah, so if I remember, Three Finger is the smaller, more agile,
Yes.
quick one. Sawtooth.
How do you guys know their names?
They name them in the later
Oh,
movies.
they just. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
actually, they might even be credited.
That's how they're credited, but they're
In
not.
here?
They don't say their names in this movie. That's just how they're
Gotcha.
credited.
I was about to say I don't recall names.
Three Finger's definitely known because he's
Yes.
got a very like.
He's in every single one.
I'm just to describe them because one eye has one eye, the other
Yes.
eye is shut, and then
Really?
yeah, and then Sawtooth is just the one that has a really cleft lips and like shit. I think he's also the biggest one. The other ones are a bit too. They're both pretty big.
Because in this whole movie, they just screech.
Yeah, and they're not called by names, but in the other ones, like Shane said, like they do, like the main characters will call them like, "Oh my God,
Three Finger, yeah.
because he's got very noticeable 3 fingers.
Because the guy who plays Three Finger, I've seen him in other stuff.
He's good.
He's
Yeah.
the janitor in Urban Legend.
Yeah, his name is Julian.
Julian Richings.
Yeah, he's good.
I knew he looked familiar.
He does a really good job. That screech or that like little like laugh is
It's terrifying.
very creepy.
Terrifying.
Yeah, because he's the one that's the most like audible of the 3. The other ones kind of just grunt and they speak in this like some kind of undescribable language. It's very like muttered speech. I have no idea what it is. It's like backwoods, deformed dialogue that is like
They have
you
their own,
can't
like,
understand
language.
it. Yeah.
So, going back into where we actually are in the movie, he sees them. They run out of the house. As I like to say, the chase is on.
The chase is on.
They run into the woods and they find a
The chase is on for their meal.
Yes, because they find an area where this one's like a very classic horror movie trope in the early 2000s where you run into the like all the victims' cars pile. Like they did it in the Texas Chainsaw remake.
Yeah.
They did it in House of Wax. I think they did it, which is a movie I definitely want to review one day.
Car graveyard.
yeah.
So what they're doing it, like you will notice later. Maybe not. It doesn't come now, but like they're taking people that there's like fall into the trap of the barbed wire, and they're just bringing the cars there, and like they're just storing cars.
Yeah.
This must be so far out that no one looks there.
Yeah, no one has reason to go there. Also, this beginning scene. None of you guys watch the X-Files, right?
No, I never watched it.
There's an episode that's very similar to this first scene where like they're in a house and like there's just a deformed like family that lives there. It's called Home. It's like in the 4th season or something. But yeah, it was very similar to this.
I was never an X-Files guy.
You never watched it, or you never liked it?
No, I never like watched it, so I can't even say if I liked it or like it or not. I've never actually seen an episode of it.
It's entertaining. They got like a lot of urban legend stuff in there. So
Urban Legend stuff's interesting.
Yeah, like they have like a Jersey Devil episode, like the first season.
Oh, that's actually probably really cool.
I told you they have an episode that like kind of even like is almost like a ripoff entirely of The Thing.
Oh, you did mention that, yeah.
It's in the first season. Yeah, there's some interesting shit in that show. I like it.
Cool. Maybe there's an X-Files movie, isn't there? Maybe we could review that one day.
There's 2. The only reason why I would probably not a great one. Well, you could technically, but it follows up from like
the TV show. Oh, okay,
like
it would make sense.
It's like one of those things where like I think at the end of the 5th season they made a movie after like. Based on the
so
ending
yeah,
of
it
the
would
5th.
make sense.
And then the last one is just a follow up from the end of the show.
Gotcha. So we'll then talk about this. The inbreds are like searching for them here. So Chris comes up with the idea that he's going to run out and distract the inbreds so then the other three can get away and steal their truck. Because they came in a tow truck, which is how they've been getting the cars there. So Chris gets up, he runs, he's like, hey. They just shoot him in the leg, like hit him. His distraction fails.
They have a good shot.
Well, they're hunters. To be fair, it's established these guys are hunters. They know how to hunt and shoot arrows and things like that.
They're not stupid. They just have a deformed way of thinking, like a warped way of thinking, I should say, in terms of the fact that they're cooking up people. But we'll give them credit though. They're very clever and they got some culinary talent because they're not just eating people like regular cannibal off the bone. They're mixing it in a porridge and a stew.
They'll cook it up.
Yeah, it's very classy.
In the later movies, they make fondue.
Yeah, it's very tastefully done. But
tastefully done.
He tries to he tries to dive for the bushes instead. He gets shot in the leg.
Yeah, it doesn't make it to the bushes.
Honestly, the three could have just gotten away off there.
Yeah, they hesitate big time.
Yes.
I don't understand.
So what they do is they have Scott then do the same distraction. They miss him.
Not by choice.
He wants the other two to get away.
Yeah, well, he wants them to go get
help him.
help the other guy. So Scott gets away. They chase Scott. So the two girls go and they get Chris, and then they go and they're about to steal the truck when Evan's body falls out of the truck.
Yeah.
So now they know they're both friends are dead. This is when they get into the car and they start driving down the road, and they are searching for Scott. They're like, where is he? We got to find him. We can't leave him behind. No man left behind mentality.
It's the right thing to do, especially because he would not go out unless the other guy didn't get shot. So he just kind of took one for that. And of course, it's going to be his undoing. But so he's running through, like you said, he's running through the woods, and they're trying to meet him on the other side to kind of match up. And as he's running, they see him,
and they pull up the truck. That he's going to get down there, and then he just stops running.
Yeah, you don't know why, and then you realize
you can
down.
hear it though.
Yeah, you do
thud.
hear the thud.
But then you
hear another one, and then you see the pool of blood in the front of the shirt, and then you hear one more, and then he flops forward and just has three, perfectly circled into the back of his spine.
I think the one that's shooting them is
it's not Three Finger. It's one of the other two.
I think it's Sawtooth.
Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, because I think you're gonna see One Eye. I think One Eye was the other one, but not there. But yeah, Three Finger, not him. Although Three Finger is a fucking bowman, because in the other ones he's fucking crazy good with the bow.
He's incredible. He never
he's a good marksman.
Misses ever. So now they obviously just drive away.
Yeah.
Until eventually their car gets stuck in the mud. The wheels keep turning and
Chris right away he's like, we're literally not getting anywhere. And they don't even hesitate. They're like, we're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Which I was refreshing to see because
he doesn't want to waste time. He needs to keep on the move.
Sure.
So they almost get caught in a bear trap. They get pulled back and they don't fall into it. They're taking a second to kind of just relax and gather their thoughts when they see a giant watchtower.
Yeah.
Isn't the bear trap hanging?
No, it was on the ground. It pulled up. If you would have went into it would have pulled you up and hung you from upside down. So they find this watchtower. And then they have the idea that, hey, this could be a radio, which honestly, I would think the same thing. I've played Firewatch.
Firewatch, yeah, you're right. My only question is, I don't know how this is a working watchtower, unless if you take it down and then they know that they'll come investigate because it's close.
Watchtowers like that, I think in that area, because I'm assuming that because this is such a forest area, Canada is a little different than California and such, but usually those watchtowers, aren't they mostly there for the summer times to check on forest fires?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the whole purpose. You sit up there and you just report daily, I think, if you see any smoke or anything like that.
Yeah.
Which I guess would make sense maybe even for West Virginia. I mean, I'm sure during the summer it gets pretty hot there. And
yeah, it's just probably one that no one's been to in years. It's just
but that's why it looks like it's abandoned. Because they do go up there and they find a first aid kit, which they're able to treat Chris's wounds.
Yeah.
And they find glow sticks, so they're able to light up and they could see everything because it is nighttime now. Should throw that out there. And they do find an old radio and they try to call for help, but no one is coming through on the other end. And of course, though, then they look out the window and they see that the inbreds are walking outside with torches. They kind of look like one of those mobs Bryan likes to join, where you just get the torch and the pitchfork and you're out hunting.
Transylvania variety.
The witch hunting mobs.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I love their style.
It's all you. And they're just, they're searching and they cover the lights. It's very smart on their part, so they can't see. But they didn't account for the radio finally working.
Yeah. That's going to give them away.
Yeah. Big time.
And they're going to start climbing up the watchtower.
Yeah, and they are going to like start banging on the door, trying to get in.
I think it's three finger, right?
It's three finger. And he's about to be two finger because they're like smashing his finger to make sure he can't get up. So
unless he was five finger and became...
now he's three finger. No, they explained it in the fourth one. He actually chewed off two of his fingers when he was a kid. Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, backstory.
Actually, I don't even remember that, but...
I just watched it like last week.
What made you watch it?
I've been just going through the Wrong Turn movies.
Okay.
Like, once I watched this one, I've been like watching the
Yeah,
other
now
ones.
I kind of want to watch them again.
They're fun, the first three. Then the inbreds go back down, and then obviously, what are you going to do next? You're going to torch the place.
You have to.
Really
smart thing
smart,
to do.
honestly.
It is.
Because they're either going to jump out and you're going to get them, or they're going to go down with the ship. Obviously, I'm not talking about a ship. I'm talking about a watchtower.
Yeah. I was thinking of a joke, and I lost it. You ever have that where you have a joke, you're going to say it, and then it just goes away?
Danny Trejo, Anaconda.
Yes.
He went down with... he
shot
himself.
He shot himself. The shelf. Jesus Christ. I'm all over the place right now. This is the fourth episode we're recording today, so the watchtower's on fire, so they're going to jump.
Yeah.
This is the other guy's aim for the bushes. There are bushes.
They're trying to have like a ginormous branch break their fall.
I feel like your ribs would get cracked.
I think that this would not go well.
I think you would survive it.
Yeah.
But I think you would get severely hurt.
Well, like we said earlier, the one girl did dislocate her shoulder.
I think that's like the best way, like, because no matter what, you are getting...
Fucked up by some branches.
Fucked up. That is like, they said it was 20 feet from your jump, and that's a thick branch. Otherwise, it wouldn't hold you if it wasn't thick. It would just crack.
Oh, God,
You're breaking a rib.
So bad.
You might break your bone. You're breaking something. I feel like you're not getting away with that unscathed.
I completely agree. But all three jump, all three survive, and now they have to start walking through the trees, the tops of the trees, to try to escape because the inbreds see them jump, and now the inbreds are... It's Three Finger now who's climbing the tree.
He's like a squirrel.
He is. How do you climb with only three fingers? 'Cause I feel like your grip's
Nails?
like... Meh.
I don't know, man. These guys...
You just take your nails and you stick them in the tree.
Maybe.
But not only are they hunters, they're like athletes. Like, you see Three Finger and his like maniacal run. Like, he's got that run. He tramps us through the woods.
You're not wrong.
I think he goes for a morning jog.
He might.
Maybe to the store for an ice cream.
Maybe to hunt the people on the road.
It's very
Maybe.
possible.
I wonder if he chases the cars.
That'd be sick. Maybe.
Can you imagine? You just see like him running after your car, trying to earn his breakfast.
Just get a quick meal in. Quick human.
A quick human meal. Would you eat human?
No, I don't think.
Because once you get the taste for human flesh,
stop.
you can't ever
That's
stop.
the problem with eating human.
How do you know?
I've seen It's Always Sunny. So now they're also shooting arrows at them, so they're just like dodging everything now. They're going from tree to tree, but Carly, she's like really she's struggling now. She's scared.
Yeah, also because the actress dislocated her shoulder.
Is that why they killed her off here?
Be.
Because she stops and just axe to the mouth. And it's a really cool shot where you still see the top of her face, but you then see their body like tumbling
Slide
down.
off.
Yeah.
Really liked it. It's a cool kill. For sure.
And she's gone. Carly is dead. So they come up with the plan. Jess is going to lure Three Finger towards them, and Chris is going to be holding a tree branch, and he's going to, I think, quote, knock this fucker out of the tree.
Yeah. And his plan is to like fucking run, but he's like, no, she can run faster than him. He's been injured in his leg, obviously, so she's the one that's going to be the bait.
It also just makes more sense for him to hold the tree than her. It's probably like pretty hard to like hold a tree back like that.
Yeah. So she's going to be the bait, and he's going to be the one to, hit him with the switch?
Yes.
Branch?
It's a branch. It's not the thing Adrian Peterson beat his kid with.
I like that word because I never heard of it before.
Until Adrian
prior
Peterson?
to him beating his kid. And then like now, of course, I'm going to be using it, even if it doesn't
on
make
your
sense.
kid? Or just in sentences?
No, in sentence.
Okay.
And like, who do you think I am, Shane? You think I'm just some kid beater?
I don't know. We just reviewed Sallow. Anything's possible.
Oh my God. Reviewing a movie is a little different than
I know.
beating the life and the heart out of a young boy, Shane.
You're right. You're right.
Beating the soul, like honestly, just beating him down until he's nothing, till
God,
like humiliating
I feel
him.
bad for your daughter.
I don't have a daughter.
I feel bad for those hookers, dude.
Stop. They don't exist. This joke has gone on for far too long.
How many podcast
this
episodes?
hooker joke, this daughter joke, this coke joke. They just go on. They
I
don't go
think it would
on
be-
and on and on, and they don't stop. And they just keep going, and they keep building up, and they keep getting more real and real and real. But they're not. They're so fake.
I think it would be a really great idea.
Where's
to have
Tim and the
Sauce-
raccoons?
To have Sauce and McGavin back on. That'd be
No.
a good idea.
You feel some sort of way about this.
I feel some sort of way.
Shane.
I'm getting hot. I'm getting angry. I'm not hot in the sexual way.
You
Hot in
say
the.
you keep getting hot, and you keep adding like another coat every like 5 minutes. Like you just keep adding layers.
Layers and I'm like an onion. There's just multiple layers.
Except you keep adding them.
You want to be the biggest onion of all time.
I just need to breathe.
Okay, Shrek.
You breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Free your murderous conscience.
Stop.
You were asking him to lick his lips earlier.
They're beautiful, Shane. They're so pretty. Oh my god.
Your pterodactyl lips.
I literally.
Have you ever been so wet in your life, Bri?
This is a trap. This is such a trap.
Who am I trapping? What was the trap for?
It's just a trap. I'm not. You're hot, Shane. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Brian can't resist the pterodactyl lips.
Can't resist.
Okay,
Parrot lips.
we're moving on. So they knock this fucker out of the tree. Then they get out of the tree. This is when Jess starts to tell Chris that like her boyfriend broke up with her.
Is she mentioning this on the tree, or did they get
No, this is
behind
when
the-
they're down.
They get behind the waterfall,
Yes,
right?
and she tells him like, she almost says like, all my friends are dead because of me. They took me out here because they're good friends, and I needed to get away.
I literally thought you said all my friends are heathens. Take it slow.
Dang it, dang it. No, I did not say that. I am not 21 Pilots, but yeah, that's so. This is the scene where she talks about all that, and then she has a jump scare dream. Like she has a dream that they're coming through the waterfall together. Just a jump scare. She wakes up. The movie has allowed this because it's actually like the only jump scare of the movie.
Yeah.
So I always allow one if it's earned. I feel like they earned the one.
I don't know how they didn't check the waterfall.
No, they didn't.
Maybe the inbreds are afraid of water.
Maybe.
But they were making soup.
That's correct. I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You guys take it from here. Actually, no, I can't because then you read my notes and it's embarrassing when you just. Read my
Can I
notes.
try? Where are we?
No, we're good.
No,
I'll
where
just take care. I'll take care of
You're
it.
like, wah, wah,
Because
wah, wah,
what it
wah,
is
wah.
I write like a 7-year-old.
You
where
can barely
I don't,
read your own handwriting.
Well, that's the thing because I'm not like writing complete sentences. I'm writing things and then in my mind I remember what those things are. So I don't like word for word read what's here.
They're just like pointers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not easy. I mean, you're literally writing and
Watching at the same time because I don't pause.
It can't even be fun.
You know, I've gotten good at it where I can multitask. I could set myself on fire while doing it. We've talked about this on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, when I used to take notes, it used to take me 6 hours to watch a movie.
That's why I could never do it like
No, it's
that.
literally-
I don't
took
even have the
notes.
time to do
It's
that.
literally torture, and I was taking like the fun out of watching a movie for me.
Yeah, that's why I never want to do that because I enjoy watching most
Yeah.
of these movies that aren't Fuck Up February. So Jess and Chris, they're finally out. They're walking. They find a road, but they get attacked by the inbreds again. They knock over Chris and they grab Jess and they take her away.
You ever like snatched a girl up, Shane?
No, I can say I've never done that.
What about maybe not on American soil, but like overseas? You ever just snatch somebody up?
Here we go. I just ranted about these jokes that you just make up. I've never snatched a girl
Well,
in any
I'm not
You ever did
soil.
coke, Shane?
No.
No, he that's true.
I know.
But the thing is, like, you're right. I shouldn't joke about the beating, but it doesn't mean that you haven't like snatched a couple up.
No, never snatched anyone.
Never did a line on their ass.
I'm going to
crack?
snatch you.
Wow, Shane.
Oh.
I'm just
Wow.
going to take you and I'm going to throw you into my trunk and then drive off.
You're saying this with such venom.
It's actually
Oh.
getting Brian off, though.
What are your intentions with my snatched body?
I don't know. I'll probably duct tape your arms.
Wow. Continue.
Can I watch?
This is sick.
Can I watch a popcorn?
I feel like
Keep
I
going.
can't keep going because, like, doesn't Caitlin listen to these? I don't.
Yeah. I'm sure she wants to hear how you're going to snatch me up.
Yeah, no, it's like I feel like she's gonna turn on me. I feel like she likes me right now, and
Yeah.
I don't want her to hate me because
Well,
I'm
she's not going to
snatching.
hate you. I think she's going to be interested to see what you're going to do
I
with
think
me.
me.
Okay, I'm gonna stop because I'm not being part of this weird sex game you're playing right now.
I think me and Kate will just be watching.
You're going to watch?
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
I think I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch what Shane's going to do to me because this is going
I mean,
to
yeah.
Shane, I've made
Unless
jokes.
he covers your eyes.
I've made jokes on this podcast now for 101 episodes.
Yes, you have.
So I'm curious to see with all that being built up and our friendship, which you said it was 12 years. I've actually known you
way longer than that. Yeah, I was way
years.
off when I said 12.
What are you gonna do to me, big boy? Do your worst.
I'm gonna buy a Big Mac and I'm gonna shove it in your mouth.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy that.
I know. Well, I'm trying to turn you on.
Oh,
Yeah. See, because I know you love duct tape and Big Macs.
both things I love.
This has escalated.
How about this? How about you gag me, like you know, with the tape with the Big Mac in my mouth, and I'm just gonna chew through it.
Oh my!
You ever get a Big Mac just taped to your mouth?
He's just giving you directions now.
Yeah. Brian is actually directing me on what he wants me to do. This is Brian's king.
No,
Brian's like, Shane, write this down.
No, that's not fair. I can't do that.
I'm gonna walk in here one day, and Brian's girlfriend's just gonna be shoving Big Macs down his throat, and I'm gonna be like, I gotta get out of here.
I can't do that though, because the whole like allure of it is like you got to do your worst to me, and I can't know what it is.
Yeah. You like this, the unknown.
The unknown. That's the apprehension. That's
Brian's
the fear.
like, Shane, write this down, but also forget it later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's like, shove a French fry up my ass.
Oh my god.
Please.
Would you do that for me?
Do you? I mean, maybe.
We had a weird thing our friends did where we just like shove fingers and fists up each other's ass.
We've talked about it on the podcast before.
Were you guys trying to butt chug food?
No, we've never actually gone that far.
We could try. I mean,
Really?
we've gotten places with that though, to where we hit each other in like certain areas that made us make interesting noises. Very interesting noises indeed.
All right, let's get back to the movie.
As long as you leave me out.
Jess has been kidnapped. Chris then sees a cop car that he flags down, jumps in front of it, and the cop gets out. And I actually love this.
This is the best.
The cop doesn't even like. He just gets instantly shot in the eye with an arrow.
Yeah.
The scene is he's just done. He doesn't even have shit.
What do you mean? You're
Done.
Fucking right.
Gone. So then
Dinner.
this is the one thing though, like, because Chris hides under the car, and then like
Yes, I had a problem with this too.
the inbred like looks under there, but there's no way he could have rolled out from under the car
Without
to
making
any
noise.
where the inbred wouldn't have known.
Yeah, 'cause
like it's impossible.
He rolls out like to like a nearby like grass patch, but you would
Here, there's just it's dirt and leaves. There's no way.
you'd make noise. Plus the fact that he's bleeding a little bit too.
Yeah, there's a trail.
But also even still, like you're going to make noise, and these guys have very heightened senses. Like I don't know, but it's a movie.
Didn't make sense. But we needed him to survive.
Yeah, we did.
Wild, absolutely wild. So he is now hiding. The inbreds take the cop car and they're about to drive it, but Chris then runs back and gets underneath it, and he holds on, and they drive him back to the house.
Now do you think this is authentic that he's going back to save Jessica?
Yes, 100%.
I think so too.
Because he's just a good guy. That's the one thing they've established about him.
Yeah.
And
These aren't shit people.
No, none of them are.
So it's time to make that job interview, or that's not going to work out?
That's not going to work because that was
previous
yesterday.
day?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
Sure.
So he has nothing to, like, he's just trying to help now because he already got fired or didn't get the job. So we come back to the house and we see they have Jess tied up, and one pulls out a knife and he's about to kill her, but then he hears his truck, like, pulling up, and he stops. And he goes to like check it out, and the car just rams right through the door.
Yep. And it's on a little bit of fire.
Yeah, it's not good.
Lighten the place up a little bit.
Yeah,
Definitely draws attention of everybody. And then he comes out of the car, Chris.
Yeah,
with a Molotov.
Just throwing it, lighting the whole place on fire.
I think he lights one of them on
fire. He does. I don't remember which one. Might have one.
The one that screams.
So he's on fire.
The one that yells at the end.
He then cuts Jess free, so she's able to help him. And I believe she then has to actually like struggle to fight one of them too, right? In the scene, it's pretty chaotic. I'm trying to remember exactly. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of like 2x4s being used as weapons.
She grabs stuff also to help him too, like hit them off of him.
Because they throw another Molotov and set another one of them on fire,
Yeah.
and then they start like beating down the one, and they stab the bigger one in the heart with a knife.
Yeah.
They're still fighting. The inbreds, it was kind of confusing because they just keep getting up.
It looks like a zombie scene from a zombie film.
Because they never
no matter
stay down.
what, they just keep coming back up.
Like the one that got set on fire, even the one that got stabbed in the heart is starting to get back up. So they go outside, and in the worst scene of the entire movie, he sees like the propane tanks, and he just holds the shotgun out. But the way he shoots it, and then their bodies almost like fucking screen wipe away.
Yeah, the screen wipe, they just get like tossed with the explosion. Early 2000s, cutting him some slack.
Yeah, it's fine. Then they get in the car, drive away. I love this scene where they go back to the gas
too.
station
Me too.
and rip the map off of the wall.
Right in front of the Harbinger toothless guy.
Incredible.
He's eating something too.
Because he made a remark, like, even to himself. I know that Chris couldn't hear him, that he wasn't going to get out, so it was just shock value. But he doesn't want anybody having the opportunity to take that road.
Yeah. So then they drive off to safety, and we never come back to them. So they are safe, and I like that. But we do then cut to nighttime. A new cop is investigating the whole fire thing here.
Because also one cop didn't come back.
Exactly. So I would hope they would investigate a missing cop. And that's when you see the burned remains of Three Finger, and it's like, ah!
Yep.
Whatever that noise. I didn't do it good. I
fine.
ain't an actor.
You're fine.
Good.
Yeah.
Could you make the noise? What
try.
was the laugh? It was like
It's more
a cackle. It's a cackle.
It is a cackle.
It's a very high pitch.
There, something like that. Something like
It's a
that.
very high pitched, like preteen boy cackle.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a special, like, cackle, though. Like, it's hard to repo that. It's pretty good. I think I really do like the way he laughs.
So do I.
And like they give him Three Finger becomes like this persona, which I do like a lot. It's not like just like your normal like deformed backwoods killer. He's got like
Substance.
these elements
Yeah.
and substance behind him. So I like it. It's interesting.
And that was the first Wrong Turn movie.
Yep.
So I like it a lot. I honestly, it's one of my favorite 2000s, like early 2000s horrors. Because like that wasn't the best time for horror movies, I feel like. So this one's like, it really stands out to me. It's one I still really like. I'm actually going to give this an 8 out of 10. I really like all the characters in it. I don't think anything, besides the one scene we complained about where like there's no way the inbred wouldn't have heard him rolling around from the car. I think it's honestly a pretty realistic movie.
There's only one other call that I have that I'll make that I thought wasn't really consistent, but I'm like okay with it.
Yeah. So like the kills were good in the movie. Like I like it. I like it a lot. 8 out of 10, and I'll let you talk about it. So because I'm curious to see what your other inconsistency is and see if I agree.
No, I agree. I have this also as an 8 out of 10. Like the first
nice.
time I watched it was great. I liked it. I like it a lot now. It's thrilling. It's suspenseful. The acting is really good. From all of these people are pretty well known, so like all do a really good job. Especially, I actually really like. I'm not gonna lie. I like all of them. My least favorite is probably Carly, only because she like complains a lot, but it makes sense because Scott died, and Jessica's fucking badass, and Chris is pretty like a soft spoken guy that obviously like their relationship between him and Jessica is just so real for a horror movie that's usually like makes these like more romantic than they actually should be. It was kind of just like a legit relationship. My other inconsistency, Shane, was that these guys kill. And they get no thrill of keeping anybody alive. The fact that they just took Jessica and didn't kill her,
that makes sense.
Wasn't really consistent for me. But I was okay with it to some degree. But yeah,
it was just inconsistent compared to everything else.
Yeah, because I feel like these guys, they're not like the type that would take and torture. They kill and cook, pretty much. Like that's their. But yeah, otherwise. But to be honest with you, though, and to fairness for the movie, at this point, you really don't know their motives too well because. Like from the sequels, that's what they do.
Yes.
But
there's no backstory to them.
That's why I'm comfortable like letting that. Yeah, I really liked it. Just like a good, authentic, like you said earlier, it's cut and dry. Like they didn't try to do too much with it. It was just very simple, very well done, and nothing that you can really like take points off for. It's just like a solid horror film. So 8 out of 10.
Yeah, we're in agreement.
I actually was the same thing. I was going to put it 8 out of 10 because I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. And it's something you can throw in and not think about. It doesn't require thinking. It's a very, like, it has all the bells and whistles of, like, a good horror movie without having to do much else about it.
Yeah, well, it's not like Hereditary. You're not sitting there and, like, thinking about the plot. It's just, like would you consider, like, a popcorn flick horror movie? Like, you could just sit down, have some popcorn, enjoy the movie.
Yeah, there's no like super shock factor. You get what you get, which I kind of like. It's a nice break in between watching like one you have to think about or one that has like a million twists and turns. So 8 out of 10, I very much enjoyed this as well. Gentlemen, now we've come to the point. Do we have any nominations? Because these guys are cannibals, so we have a lot of different people to choose from.
This is actually tough because there's a lot of deaths I do like in this movie.
The first two, I'm going to discount. You could even count that.
I
meant
guy
that gets thrown off.
I don't count I meant like I have them. Francine, Scott, what's
Evan, Carly's. For me, it's between Carly or Francine.
Yeah, man.
I'm probably gonna go with Carly.
Yeah, I think her death in the tree is probably
Yeah.
I do like Scott's because Scott's like in a heroic manner, and then
Scott didn't need to do what he did.
did.
He wanted to save Chris.
yeah, and that's why I like that one. I like that whole scene.
So,
But man, it's tough. What do you think, Jen?
his was the most meaningful, I think. But
Anybody's names.
I think I'm gonna go with Carly though.
Scott's the one with the arrows.
Was Carly the first one?
No, she's the one in the tree.
Oh.
I like Carly's too, so I'm fine with Carly's for sure.
Those
What
are one of
was
the
your
more shocking
option?
ones.
My two I came down to were Scott when he gets shot with the 3 arrows, or Carly in the tree. I think those are the two best.
Good.
Yeah.
I think I'll do Carly in the tree because
so
the
I'm
look
with
that
that.
that she gives us when she gets hit.
Yeah.
That I thought that cinematically was so well done.
It was in the way you just see the body fall down from
Yeah.
the tree. It's
and then you
very
can
well
still
done.
see like the shock in her face.
Yeah.
That was just really well done. So I'm gonna go with Carly. Thank you for reminding me of her name.
You're welcome.
Because I'm just like, who are you talking about?
So then it's settled. That's who we are going to do.
Yep. So Shaney boy, do you have a eulogy prepared for Miss Carly?
Yes, Carly. You were Jessica's best friend, and you were a great friend. The second her boyfriend broke up with her, you were willing to drop whatever you had to do and take her on an adventure. Actually, it's mentioned, and we didn't mention this in the review, all of you took off a week from work just to do this for her.
Good friends.
They were great friends.
The
I have
best.
friends that would do this for me. I know it. So it was just so good to see. It's just a real shame that you got scared in the tree and you had your face just cut in half pretty much. Like from the jaw down fell out of the tree. The top half was still up in the tree. It's very cinematic, as Jen said.
Shane,
It was beautiful.
It might
really.
still be up there today. If they never took that axe back.
We have to go check, right?
Yeah.
Can we?
Half
Let's
of
do it.
Carly's face could still be in that tree.
It's very possible. We'll find out when we
Go to
bring you
Canada?
back in our Necronomicon.
Go to Canada?
Yeah, we can do that too.
Go to Canada.
I love Canada. All right. So
What are the odds they leave like that prop up there?
that'd be
that'd be
fucking
really funny.
creepy.
That'd be really creepy.
That's sick. I'd love to go to the place in the woods where they filmed like Blair Witch. Wherever that was the scariest fucking house ever.
Yeah.
So I'd love to go there.
They tore it down, remember?
Oh, you're right. You did. You said
Yeah,
that.
because
Fuck.
too many fucking people came
going
to
there.
that hunting town, and those are literal hunting woods.
That place is scary.
I
It's just
know.
like
You
complete.
should-
It's
you have-
literally
you-
ruins.
You literally have to wear like an orange vest if you walk through those woods.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got clearance to do that. Now that you think about it, like did we read it? Was that the end of hunting season? I don't remember. I feel like we did.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, we go into the lore of that a lot in that review.
I'll have to re-listen to that one.
Hey,
a good one.
some are saying we might be doing the sequel this year.
I can confirm we are because I'm looking at our schedule. I won't say when, but I'll say it's coming up.
Whoa.
Things that are definitely coming
coming.
up is in May next month, Alexis, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Month.
Jen, you're excited for this.
What month are we in?
We are in April.
Oh, okay.
This episode is coming out on April 4th, which is obviously today if you are listening to it on April
That's
4th.
right, that's right.
We have three more reviews we'll be doing in April, and then it is the first Monday in May, which we have 5 Mondays in May. So we were doing Texas Chainsaw 1,
perfect.
2, 3, 4, The Next Generation, and Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Excellent series.
And we are dedicating all of this to Alexis, Texas, who was born in the month of May.
That is the reason why we're doing it. No
She is a saint?
other reason.
Yes.
She is lit.
Yeah, we're not doing it because Brian had DVD copies of her pornos in his Ratchet and Clank.
Absolutely not.
Sly Cooper actually was the PS2 game where you had those.
Someone framed me and put them in there. I did not
I'm sure
have
they did.
pornography in my
It
home.
was,
No,
it
you
was
would never.
definitely me because I definitely knew you at that age.
Yes, totally.
Without a doubt.
1000%.
You knew me so well. You knew what I was into too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But before
We both like to watch.
Before we get, you guys are sick. Before we get to May, we still have more to do in April, and we're finally hitting another one of the retro horror icons.
So you're hitting another one.
Ooh.
Okay, you
Shane.
know what I meant. This is fucking sick.
Someone
It's
get
sick.
Someone get the coke.
Sick. Yeah.
Get the coke. Get his coke spoon.
Okay.
Shane does
I'm
coke.
literally just shouting.
Shane does coke off of your
this,
butt crack.
this is fucking sick. Okay, so we're doing Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
We're bringing in Freddie for the first time, which means Jen's friend Miranda will be on the episode.
Of course.
Interesting story about Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, good. Caitlin's here.
Oh, great.
Wonderful.
You want to come here for a second?
Oh, where's this going to go?
Hey, this is
Podcast wife, come hither.
This literally could
hello,
not be.
hello.
Oh, she looks adorable.
Hey.
This could not be. This could not be more perfect timing to say. The fact that we're reviewing Nightmare on Elm Street, it's the first movie I watched with Caitlin, and the first movie we never finished, and the first time.
Perfect timing.
Wow. Talk about timing.
So
I'm so glad my aunt listens to these podcasts.
No, there's been so many things.
my mom listens to these. That's sick.
Do you want to respond?
We never finished the movie. And then later on you laughed while we had sex.
We put on It's Always Sunny. It's only fair.
That's pretty funny. So we're the final podcast signing off, and we will see you next week to either review Nightmare on Elm Street or Brian's sex escapades. I don't know which one. One
We
or the
gotta
other.
find Shane's Coke spoon.
I can
It's
promise
not a real
you,
thing. Not a real thing. Never done it.
While we review that, I will be calling in Caitlin with a detailed walkthrough of the first time we had sex because it was very adorable. Right?
Was it adorable?
Is that how you're supposed to describe that?
Maybe a little awkward.
Was your sex adorable?
No, it was like maybe a little awkward.
Okay.
Yeah. So, thanks for tuning in.
Micropene.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
He does it.
Did you have a micropene?
Right.
I
Are
said
you-
you don't have a micropene.
Well, you're supposed to plug our podcast right now.
Yeah, so we're the final podcast. Thanks for tuning in. New episodes every Monday. That's a promise from the Spooky Pit.
Yeah?
And please give us that 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Please follow us at The Final Podcast on Instagram and The Final Pod Ever on Facebook and Twitter. I'll see you next week.
We're done.